Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Following from last week when we talked about financial independence, I really wanted to sort of challenge you today as to why you want to be financially free and really question why you do things. So let's dive into it. So I saw this tweet last week and it really made me think. It made me realize that if you question all things more often, you go from agreeing what people say to knowing the truth for yourself. So I thought about it and I thought, adding why to the end of any question will take it deeper, and then adding how has society shaped my answer to any question will take it wider. And with one of those, there are no right or wrong answers, and the same thing with your purpose and your why. There is no right or wrong, it's sort of purely based on your experience and what you want. So for example, what I'm talking about is, instead of asking, what do I need to do to start this project, this business, whatever, think about why you want to start this project, this business. What's your reason why? If you don't have a reason why, then what's the point of doing it? You need that tangible reason, or have a really focused reason as to why you're doing something in order to keep you motivated and inspired. I think that's really important. However, your reason why needs to be tailored to you. Your reason why will be different to mine. My reason why will not work for you. So my reason why it won't work for you, and that's because it doesn't have that emotional connection and that driving force. So my reason why is my dad. So for those of you that know me, you'll be familiar with this, but my dad's always been a huge motivation and inspiration to me. He's always pushed me to go further. He's always sort of done everything he could for me. He would always go above and beyond, and sort of I can't thank him enough, so thanks Dad. But basically what I'm trying to get at is, he's going to retire soon and I really want to give back to him. So I want to give him the time and the energy and sort of anything that he wants in order to have a happy retirement. I want to give him the time so we can go out together and do things. I want to facilitate the things that he wants to do. I mean, he loves the seaside, so one day I'd love to buy him a house, say by the seaside, or just anything that he wants, because he's done so much for me. I mean, the least I can do is give him time and sort of repay him as much as I can, really. So without rambling on, this is sort of reason why motivates me and inspires me. Sorry to keep using these two words, but it really sort of gets me going as to why I want to be financially independent. Again, not just for me, but for someone else. But remember, make it a positive reason why. So for example, an easy one, say, I want to get up early in the morning so I can get this project started. Nice and easy. Rather than saying, oh, if I don't wake up early, I'll never get this started. Because that won't motivate you. The first one will, the second one won't. Easy as that. Remember, positive energy works best, just like with anything. The author and motivation speaker, Simon Sinek, really talks about this with his book, Start With Why, and numerous TED Talks, one that I will link in the description below. And he really talks about sort of starting with your reason why it's so important. And he talks about this within the golden circle. So I mean, he talks about the what, the how, and the why. So with the what, so basically saying every company knows exactly what they do, or you know what you're doing. The how they do it, for example, through your USP, sort of how you're going to get from A to B, what makes you different. But then very few people and companies know why they do it. And I don't mean profit. This is a result of doing something. I mean sort of something deeper. What's your purpose? What's your cause? Why do you care? Why do you get up in the morning? So basically, to quickly summarize what he talks about is this golden circle. A lot of people go from the outside in, so the what, the how, and the why. But the difference makers and people who are really inspiring go from the inside out. So they go, why am I doing this? How will I do it? And then what I'm doing and what the result of it is really. So what I'm trying to get at, so without spoiling what he goes into exactly and sort of the explanations and the examples he uses, people buy into sort of not what you do, but why you do it. They buy into you as a person, not necessarily the thing that you do. But by buy, I don't mean necessarily like physically buying. I mean, they will believe in you, they will support you, and they will sort of help you get there. So if I take an example, when I was doing a skydive for charity, people didn't support me because of the skydive, or maybe some people wanted to see me fall out of a plane, but the reason they supported me because there was a charity, there was a better cause, there was a reason why I was doing the skydive, so they didn't necessarily care that I was doing the skydive, the what, but they cared about why I was doing it. And you really need to understand, I mean we all do, why you do something before you do it. So another easy example, before you cross the road, you sort of look both ways. Why? Because you don't want to get hit by a car. Why? Because you don't want to end up in hospital. Why? I mean, I could go on, but the main reason why is because you don't want to get hit by a car. So I know that's a very simple example, but basically what I'm trying to get at is anything that you want to do, you need to have a reason why for it. Make your reason why something that you care about, and don't just try and make it centered around you. Try and center it around someone else, like for example, like I did with my dad, because you'll be happy to sacrifice something for yourself because it doesn't matter, but then when someone else is involved, you're more likely to sort of stay motivated and really keep pushing forwards. Before you get started on this journey, you really need to understand where you want to be, and it can't just be, I want to sit in my bed watching Netflix all day, because that will not motivate you. As much as you think it will, it won't. If it means you can travel more, see the world, spend more time with your kids, for example, that's powerful enough to the extent where you'll want to pursue it. Just like I'll speak about writing goals down sort of next time, write your reason why down as well. Make it really focused and really understand what your reason why is. So if you don't know what your reason why is, make a list. So make a list, say, of 10 things that are most important to you, and then that could be your reason why. So whether it's your partner, whether it's your parents, whatever it could be, make a list and then go from there. And remember, when the why is strong enough, you'll be able to do anything. Author and investor John Doerr, he said, combine your ambition to your passion and into your purpose. And I think that's what I'm trying to get at, is that if you have a reason why and you really link it within your day-to-day life, you'll be extremely successful, and you'll be able to reach that reason why. So figure out what your reason why is, focus on it, and get working on achieving it. Let me know in the comment section below what your reason why is, as I'd love to know what motivates you and what inspires you to keep going. But I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Again, a bit of a different one to the usual one, and sort of normal service resumed next time, probably. But thank you very much for watching. If you did like it, please consider liking and subscribing. But for now, remember, save money so that one day that money can save you. I'll see you next time.